Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of May 17th, 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. If you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said, now let's begin. Tapping into the Aries collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Aries not see coming for the week of May 17th, 2026? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming? Uninterested. At the bottom of the deck, we have rejected. Okay. Tapping into the Aries collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is uninterested something that Aries does not see coming for the week of May 17th, 2026? One more shuffle here. Thank you. In your energy, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Eight of Cups, we have the King of Cups, and we have the Four of Cups. The situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with. Five of Swords, Six of Cups, and Six of Swords. Wow. All right, let's begin to clarify that Page of Wands here. We'll get a couple of cards on the table. Clarify that Page of Wands, please. Clarify the Page of Wands. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Page of Wands is clarified by Knight of Wands, Three of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here for Aries? One more shuffle. Thank you. Eight of Cups is clarified by Six of Wands, High Priestess, and the King of Wands. King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here? One more shuffle. Thank you. King of Cups is clarified by Five of Wands, the Fool, and the Seven of Wands, and that Four of Cups. Why is the Four of Cups here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Four of Cups is clarified by the Sun, the Moon, and the Strength card. And tell me about this person here. Six of Cups, soulmate, connection here could be professional, platonic, or romantic. Tell me about that Six of Cups. One more shuffle. Thank you. Six of Cups is clarified by Ace of Wands, the Tower, and the Death card. Jeez. Can I get 3 cards on that Five of Swords? What is that Five of Swords here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Five of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Cups. I have King to the Queen of Cups here. The King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of deck, Seven of Cups. Okay, I have a situation here between you and another person. It could be you and a couple of people, but that's really not what I'm picking up. But, you know, as I always say, it's a collective general reading. Take it how it resonates to you. I'm going to read it as just you and another person here. There's someone here that you've had some type of Five of Swords moment with. You either had it last week or you're going to have it in the first couple of days of this week. Five of Swords is some type of argument, but this is not just petty bickering or a disagreement. These are some pretty harsh words that are exchanged between you and another person. Whoever this person is, they seem to be withdrawing themselves from their connection with you. This person is undecided. They do not know if they want to end the connection completely with you and like never talk to you again, never work with you again, or if they want to revisit it in the future. This person seems to be undecided. So it looks like for the week ahead, you might feel rejected by this person. Right behind that, we have moves in silence. And then we have the giving card behind that. So it's like this person doesn't know if they want to completely end their association or connection with you, or if maybe they want to spin the block with that Wheel of Fortune and maybe try to like rebirth this connection. I don't know what transpired here. It looks like the argument was pretty bad. I'm just reading it from this person's vantage point. I'm sure it was equally as harsh for you. But the Ace of Wands to the Tower to the Death card. This is, I don't know if I want to end this and like go work with someone else, go find someone else, you know, find love elsewhere. I don't know who this person is to you, or if I want to rebirth the connection here with Aries. I know this person just does not want to fight, which is actually pretty good because looking at your energy, you don't want to fight either. And that Eight of Cups card, you seem to be, and that Four of Cups, you seem to be emotionally disappointed with this person this week. However, you seem to be the one where you're like, I'm not interested in fighting, but I am interested in trying to work with this person or collaborate with this person, because I'm reading your energy here. I have the Page of Wands, which is the Minor Arcana card to the Fool card. I have the Fool card here. So it looks like you're contemplating. Page of Wands to the Knight of Wands to the Three of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles, proposing something to this individual. This could be an apology. This could be an offer to collaborate. This could be an offer to communicate or to compromise. It could even be like an apology. You seem to be contemplating whether or not you want to offer this to this person. The one thing you know is that you are very disappointed in what has transpired between you and them. It looks like after you think about it for quite some time, could be a couple of hours, could be a couple of days. Again, I don't know where you are on the Aries timeline, but for me, queens exist in the present because they process the past, and kings take action. And you are being the bold leader here as the King of Wands, and you're deciding to take action towards this person. Five of Wands, the Fool, the Seven of Wands, that's what's clarifying the King of Cups. That's the feeling that gives me, like, I'm not interested in fighting with you. I'm interested in trying to work with you, collaborate with you, compromise with you, connect with you. I'm not happy whatever's transpired here either. I'm not looking to fight either. It's like you have your guard up a little bit. So I don't know who this person is to you. They could be your romantic partner. They could be a spouse. They could be your boss. It's clearly someone you care about or you have affection or esteem or respect for in that King of Cups energy. I don't see you wanting to close out a cycle here or walk away. So you seem to feel the need to want to connect, reconnect, recalibrate the connection. This person here, though, is undecided if they want to do that with you this week. Let's get you some advice here. Yeah, they're not sure if they want to do this with you again. Let's get you some advice. Advice here for Aries, please. This seems to be a very difficult, even combative energy here. Ace of Wands, that Five of Swords to the Tower. This is someone who has like very strong conviction, very aggressive, very vocally aggressive, okay? Could be a very heated exchange here between you and this person. Like I said, you either had it in the week of the 10th or you're having it within the first couple of days of the week of the 17th. 3 cards of advice for how Aries can deal with this person. One more shuffle. Thank you. King of Wands, there you are again. Hangman. And the Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have King of Pentacles, which again is another king of action. There's something here about before you approach this person with this, we'll just call it like an olive branch because that seems to be what you're doing here. There's something here about you really thinking this through, okay? The Hangman energy talks about someone who is suspended. They're trying to see things from all perspectives. The Eight of Swords is the first decan of Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury rules communication. There's something here about really thinking it through, what you're going to say or how you're going to present this Ace of Pentacles to this individual, whoever they are. They could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They could also be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Scorpio here on the table twice as well. So really strong Scorpio placements here for this person. Could be Sagittarius as well with that Wheel of Fortune. Regardless of their zodiac sign, there's something here about you really thinking through what you want to say before you say it. King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, and there's that Eight of Cups. I feel like you don't want to fight with this person. Magician to the Eight of Cups. I think this is something that you may want to communicate. Again, this is just the advice portion of the reading. You may want to communicate with them, like, I'm really disappointed, Eight of Cups, and what happened here, but I want to see us come together and work on this. There's just something here about you really thinking through your words before you approach this person with dialogue or conversation. That is what I have for you, Aries, for the week ahead. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. Until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.